they deal with alignment things too. So nail trimming is actually an important part of your dog's health. Now, the truth of the matter is a lot of dogs don't like their nails trimmed, and what I'm here to tell you is even if they don't like their nails trimmed, it's really important that you do it. Today I'm going to go ahead and show you how I trim nails. I've got my dog here, Carmela, who really has never liked her nails trimmed. She's 10 years old. So don't get discouraged if your dog doesn't like trimming their nails. The truth of the matter is there's some things that we have to do to upkeep for ourselves that we really don't care for either. So whether they like it or not, nail trimming is an important part of what you can do for your dog's long-term health. Carmela's nails, it's going to be a great example for you today so I can show you up front and close and personal. They are a bit long, and the reason is we have recently done a big move across an ocean and got reset up and all kinds of things, and so our routine kind of got out of balance. She's a Weimaraner and her toenails are thick and long and they grow really fast, so they've gotten out of control pretty quickly. So it's a great way to show you if you haven't been trimming on a regular basis or you've been having somebody else do it and you want to learn how to do it yourself, this is a great example of how to do that in incremental ways. So as you can see, she's got some pretty long, thick nails here, and many people go at trimming the nails, they would come underneath it this way. I don't do it that way. Now again, I said her nails are a little bit long, as you can see, and so it's a perfect example to show you of just taking a little bit off. You can see that her quick is up here and it gets lighter here. So I'm just going to take a little tiny bit off, and then we will go ahead and keep doing this on a weekly basis until they get worked back. But one of the tricks that you can do that makes getting their nails off easier, instead of going this way, is to come at it from the top. So what you're going to do is click down that way, and then I clip off the edges like this. So it's smooth and it doesn't snag on things. Again, she's not a real fan of this. She never has been. You're a very good girl. Oh, I love you. Okay. Right now, I am just going to go ahead and trim them. You can be giving your dog treats in the midst of this, if they like treats to reward. I'm also holding her toenail out a little bit. As you can see, I kind of push this out. Okay, and I'm going to trim the sides. There we go. Again, another one. Good girl. Very good, honey. Very good. Okay, and then the last one here, we're going to trim, and trim. Oh, that's my girl. I love you. So as you can see, she's not a huge fan of getting her nails trimmed. So some of the things that you can do to help that out is, as you can see, I had her on a bench, so she couldn't really push around and she wanted to stay on the bench instead of trying to run away from me or that kind of thing. I also get behind her, if you notice, this way, and hold her this way. So I've got her sort of wrapped with me, so it's almost like I've got her in a hug. The other things that you can do to help with a dog who doesn't really like to get their nails trimmed is take them for a walk or get some good exercise before you do it. Always a good idea to spend some energy off of a dog if you're going to do something that they don't really care for that much or that causes them a little bit of anxiety. Other tips and tricks that you can do to get your dog to just get through the nail process. I'm going to be a person that's going to tell you you don't even have to go to the point that you want to make your dog like it. We're just going to get it. There's certain things in life we just have to get done. But you can help it out by giving them treats ahead of time, during, and that kind of thing if they're a treat-trained dog. Also, just give them a treat in the fact that you are really happy with them, like I did afterwards with her, as well as doing some play time with them. If they like to chase the ball, if they like to play tug, whatever it is, give them a reward for the fact that we cut their nails. There is the give and take there, and that always is helpful. Those are some tricks to help you get your dog's nails trimmed. It is important to stay on that for a lot of reasons, as I talked to before. So I hope that you found this video very helpful. Please subscribe so I can get you more tips and tricks, whether it's health and nutrition or fun things you can do with your dogs or training tips, all things dogs. Please subscribe so that I can get that information to you. Also, if you put your name in over here, down here, there's some place that you can put it. There's usually a big button that says put your name here. I do have some really cool things that I sent you, and you will get access to for free and ahead of time. Even some of these things are in my paid for program. So I want to let the people who subscribe
subscribe to my stuff, get some stuff ahead of time of other people.